Hello and welcome back to my channel. Mark here. I'm up here today. I'm gonna go back here and show you my bucket swarm trap. Somebody had asked me on an earlier video, maybe the first one I put out this year, about my bucket swarm traps, and I'll take you back here and I'll show you this bucket swarm trap. But before we go back there, I'm gonna explain to you a little bit about my long hive up here, and I'm up here behind my dad's house on the hill behind the garden. So we'll go do this and I'll get this video out to you here sometime. But anyhow, I'm up here at my long hive, and I've got bees in this side of this hive right here. You can see them right there. I was in there the other day, and I do have bees in this side, and I did end up, I lost two hives. I lost the hive down there, and then this side of this hive, I lost the bees in this side of the hive. So I did lose two hives over the winter here. But right there you can see these bees. And they are carrying in some pollen, and I was in here the other day. I actually added a few more frames in this side, and so they have plenty of room. So they've got plenty of room to build up here. Okay, I'm up here today, and what I'm doing, I'm looking at this bucket swarm trap. I've had this thing hung up here. I think I put it up here last summer or summer before last, and I never did take it down. But I caught a swarm in here. I think it must have been last fall, and you can see them right there. I seen bees flying in and out of here the other day when I was up here, and they are carrying pollen in. But this swarm had made it through the winter in this bucket here, and I've got bees in that bucket right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave these bees in this bucket and let them do what bees do, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some more swarm traps out, so, and try to catch the swarms that come out of this bucket. If they made it through the winter, then in this bucket, them are some pretty hardy bees. But you can see them going in and out of there, and I don't know how well you can see it, but right up in there you can see the comb that they have drawn out. So I've got bees in this bucket. This is the first time that I had ever caught a swarm in a bucket swarm trap. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make me one more swarm trap out of a bucket, and this is how I'm going to try to catch the swarms out of this bucket. I'm just going to leave these bees in here. But what I plan on doing is, that bucket's right here behind me, and I plan on setting a swarm trap in that tree right out there, and then I'm probably going to go down this way. I found another tree as I come up, and I'm going to put a swarm trap in that tree. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get me more buckets and put out and try to catch them bees in these buckets. But like I said, this swarm here in this bucket, it had made it through the winter in that bucket, so I'd like to get some of the genetics out of this swarm right here, or this hive right here. but I'm not gonna take it down there and rip that bucket open and try to transfer them into another hive. I'm just gonna let them be and let them do what they do. But I had this bucket swarm trap in a pretty good place here. We've got a pond right down there, and then we've got a road going out around here. But like I said, I will probably put a bucket out in that tree out there, and then I'll go down here behind me and put another one up. But I'm gonna try to catch, I know that they will swarm here in the spring, and I want to try to catch a swarm out of this bucket. Well, I'm on down here from where my swarm trap is, up there on the hill where I showed you the bees. And I come down here and I trimmed this locust tree up there a little bit, and then between them forks right there I can set a bucket in there. So I trimmed the limbs off this tree till I could get a bucket in between them forks right there. I'll set one there, and then back up on the hill there, out around from where that other bucket is, about 100 yards, 200 yards, I'll set another one up. I cleared it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring 2 more buckets up here and set them out, and that will probably be the swarm traps that I have out for this year. I'm running short on equipment, and if I do happen to catch some swarms out of that bucket or wherever, I will take down and put in the other side of that long hive down there. But that's what I'm going to do here, and of course I will put one up over home so that I am able to get any swarms if some of my hives happen to swarm. So that's what I'm going to do here. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's just a short video on what I'm going to do here. And when I come up and set these swarm buckets out, I will bring you with me and we will set them out. I actually got to go find me a bucket and make me one more, and I'll show you how I do that. But I'm going to end this video right here. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and that's an update on my bucket swarm traps. Y'all have a great day, and may the good Lord bless you all.